AutoGPT is rising on GitHub because builders need a structured way to connect AI tools, external data, and production workflows without giving up control of the systems they are shipping. At its core, the project is a platform that allows developers to create, deploy, and manage continuous AI agents built for complex automation. Prior to platforms like this, engineers faced a distinct limitation: the single-turn LLM call. You could ping an API and get a response, but the model had no persistence, memory, or ability to execute a multi-step chain of logic on its own. Isolated AI scripts work well enough for prototyping, but ship-in software requires continuous, predictable workflows that can operate reliably without constant human intervention. This repository provides the mechanics to manage AI as a systemic infrastructure layer, allowing developers to inspect the logic behind every automated decision. The project began as a standalone script, but it has since evolved into a divided, split-stack platform. The repository shows intense recent momentum, rapidly pushing out a sequence of beta releases, like the recent v.0.6.59 updates, that highlight its structural iteration. This places AutoGPT firmly in the developer tools category. It is a system for orchestrating software, not an app for generic content generation. To evaluate its utility, we need to examine the architecture that separates workflow design from server execution and map out the specific deployment constraints it presents for infrastructure teams. Understanding AutoGPT requires viewing it as a rigid set of interacting software boundaries, where every component has a strictly defined role. We start at the workflow design layer, the user-facing side of the stack, where agents are actually conceptualized. This block diagram illustrates the split architecture. The AutoGPT frontend acts as the control plane. Within it is the agent builder, a low-code interface. Here, instead of complex prompt chains, developers construct workflows using discrete blocks, connecting nodes sequentially for defined actions. Once the logic is mapped out, the frontend provides deployment controls to manage the lifecycle of the agent, moving it safely into production. It also includes built-in monitoring and analytics to track how reliably the agent executes its tasks over time. The front end essentially operates as a visual compiler. It takes abstract, agentic goals and translates them into structured instructions ready for execution. Those instructions must then be handed off from the design phase to the execution phase. Looking back at our diagram, the compiled logic flows into the AutoGPT server. This backend is where the source code drives the automation. The server infrastructure allows deployed agents to be triggered dynamically by external data sources or API calls. Because the server handles the execution, agents can run continuously, operating entirely outside of active user sessions. Running this locally requires strict prerequisites. Developers need Docker Engine, Docker Compose, and Git. Node.js version 16 is also required, along with heavy-duty physical hardware. The system demands 4 CPU cores and 16 gigabytes of RAM. These specifications are necessary because the system isn't running a single script. It is orchestrating multiple local microservices simultaneously. Operating these continuous, multi-step AI workflows means engaging serious physical hardware to handle the heavy background processing required. The dedicated server component is the engine that actually transforms static logic into an autonomous, always-on digital worker. To see how this architecture performs in practice, we can trace the exact execution steps of 2 official case studies from the project's documentation. This top-down flowchart maps out the Reddit to viral video pipeline. It begins with an initial trigger phase, continuously monitoring Reddit to identify trending conversations. Once verified, it moves to the execution phase, automatically generating a short-form video from the scraped topics. The second documentation example applies a similar methodology to processing multimedia. This horizontal flowchart breaks down a pipeline converting a YouTube upload into a social summary. It starts by detecting when a specific channel publishes a video. The agent transcribes the audio, using an LLM to identify impactful quotes, then automatically publishes the formatted post. These examples demonstrate the platform executing multi-step sequential logic across distinct external API boundaries, all without a human pressing a button. Deploying this capability introduces specific administrative and infrastructure constraints that teams must carefully evaluate. This visual directory tree highlights a critical detail. Significant Gravatus/AutoGPT is a dual-licensed repository. Different folders are governed by entirely different legal rules. The legacy components of the project, including classic AutoGPT, Forge, and the benchmark tools, reside in these specific directories. These older tools operate under the standard OSI-compliant MIT license, which allows for broad commercial implementation. But the repository draws a sharp boundary around the new core operational code, housed within the AutoGPT platform folder. This specific directory is governed by the Polyform Shield license. Polyform Shield is a source-available license, not OSI open source. It specifically restricts certain commercial and competitive uses of the code. Enterprise architecture teams will need to navigate this licensing boundary carefully before attempting to embed the platform's core into their own commercial software products. Ultimately, developers face a clear technical trade-off: high setup complexity in exchange for robust orchestration power. The reliance on Docker containers and dedicated RAM firmly establishes this as a heavy-duty platform. The rapid release velocity points to a healthy, active development cycle, though that same speed introduces potential instability for immediate, rigid production deployments. Builders are watching this repository because it actively attempts to standardize the highly fragmented process of agent orchestration. Significant Gravatus/AutoGPT is significant because it builds a standardized framework for deploying and inspecting autonomous agents within a production